Welcome to my yeah. Is there any communion wine left?
Yeah.
There's plenty.
When I came, I think I first told Bishop Hicks, I said, I know I need to be an Anglican because I have an authority problem. And I never liked church authority, but then I came to love my bishop, and Bishop Hicks left, and I was like, this isn't supposed to happen. You're not supposed to have bishops that leave. They're supposed to always be here because you need them. And so when Bishop Gillen was installed, I asked everybody to come up and pray for him because I wanted to set the tone that we were there to support our bishop, to not drive him somewhere else and irritate him or all this, but we still will. But
yeah, we can't make any promises.
yeah, so that one.
This is not what we're doing.
So
So,
all that to be said, it occurred to me that when you become a bishop, there's things you need, things that God will give you, and we can't do that. But there are things that you need, and I was a little aghast to find out that the diocese doesn't provide those, because I thought, really, this is not a good way to start your relationship with your father. And so started looking for some stuff that you needed, and
we got you a violin.
we got you a Tommy gun. No, we didn't give you a 40. But we did get you this, and thank you. I'm sorry, because I did realize that you're going to have to carry this places, and you may have to get a cart.
A cart. Okay.
But there is a miracle story with this as well.
Okay.
So,
That's
there's
all there is.
more of it. We figure out how to put it together. Bishop Sutton will bless us. We could get that done before. That's one of the things we can't do. But I thought that a carpenter probably wouldn't do to find him a metal shepherd's crook, but to get a carpenter. Am I putting this together correctly?
Yes, you are. This looks a lot better now than when we first got it. So Sean did some good work here too.
And there's a miracle story with this. So this Crozier was given to the Right Reverend David L. Moyer upon his consecration as bishop in the Anglican Church in America by a South American bishop who had attended the ceremony and gave it to him. Father Moyer was ordained to the diaconate in 1976, serving in parishes in the Diocese of New York, Albany, Eastern Newfoundland, Labrador, and then he became the rector of Good Shepherd Episcopal Church in Rosemont, a position he held until 2011. Good Shepherd Rosemont was one of the 7 sister churches in Philadelphia who stood as an Orthodox witness against the liberalization of the Episcopal Church and the ordination of women. And I have been blessed to know 6 of the 7 rectors. Father Moyer was eventually received as a layman into the Roman Catholic Church. But this Crozier has another story, and this is the miracle. After I obtained this Crozier from Dr. Moyer, it resided at the seminary for a good long time, waiting until the day of your installation, which kept changing, and so it was there, safe. However, it needed some work, and so I took it to the St. Jude shop for repair, where they looked at it and reported to me that they didn't have a craftsman who could do what I wanted them to do. And so back into my truck it went until I could complete the repair, which I did. So, and it was in the back of my truck, where it was stolen. And we looked at local pawn shops, drove around looking in the garbage cans and in the trash day, because I was just sure that somebody who found this thought it was something that they would find important and then just go like, what is this, and throw it out. And I was getting, Jamie in Faith said, I'm going to go report it to the police department. And I said, it will never be found. You've got to be kidding me. But I went out to, I buried my father, came back, and I was resolved, I have to call Kim. I have to tell her the Crozier's gone. And but I'll do it. I've got a couple things to do, and then I'll do that. When I went home, my phone screen had broken and it was unusable. So I searched for iPhone repair. Right, there's 50 shops in my neighborhood, and I was like, okay, I'll choose this one. I've been there before. I break my iPhone, right? So I take it in and I give it to them, and okay, it'll be about an hour, and I go out and there's a pawn shop next to the store. I go in. And I'm looking around, I need a chop saw. And I just say, hey, out of curiosity, has anybody brought in a Crozier? And they're like, what's a Crozier? So I just explain to them what it is. And they're like, oh no, that's crazy. No, we wouldn't probably even accept that. Okay, good. So I'm looking around at other things, and I hear this guy, hey father. You know, I'm like, yeah. I said, are you looking for one of those things that the bishop carries? And I said, yeah. I said, there's one at a pawn shop in Upper Darby. I was going to buy for the guy who plays Santa Claus at my parish, at Christmas. But I didn't. It's still there. And I tell him what it looks like. He goes, oh, no, that one's been there forever. It looks different. I was like, oh, okay. But maybe it'll be a substitute, right? Sure. So I'm like, good. I get my phone. I drive down there as fast as I can. The store had closed 5 minutes early. I'm looking in the window. I'm trying to see the thing he says on the back wall. This place looks, it's full of stuff. I'm like, I'm never going to see it. So I go home. And Jamie says, Maggie and I'll go down tomorrow and we'll look, because I had to be at the seminary. So I'm up at the seminary, I'm working, and I get a phone call from my daughter. Hey, babe, what's going on? Dad, God is so freaking good. And so now I can present to you the Crozier that was lost and has been found, where it is now found in the hands of a third faithful bishop. And may you bear it with the same dignity and depth of conviction of the men before you.
The only thing I will add to this is that in the midst of all of your troubles back in the fall, I knew this story, and it kind of gave me just a little hope that you were going to be okay, because that's where it belongs.
Yeah.